In this tutorial in Cyberlink PowerDirector, we'd like to show you how you can combine transitions between clips. Normally, PowerDirector won't let you do that. When you have a transition between two clips and drag another one down, the second will replace the first, and that's a good thing. But there may be some times when you want to do something a little different. You can actually stack these transitions, and we'll show you how to do that. Please look at the following short clip, and then we'll show you the process. Normally, when it comes to transitions, I prefer very simple ones that do not get in the way of your storytelling. But every now and then you like to do something fresh or different. We'll show you how to create your own multiple transitions between clips. Now you notice on the screen on track number 1 we have 4 clips. And then on track number 2, for the second, third, and fourth, I have placed a duplicate of the first clip. Now you also notice that the duplicate does not have to be the full length of your original clip. It only has to be as long as the transition. So let's create a transition between my first clip and my second clip. Let's take, for example, a box. I'm going to go to my transition room, and then I'm going to widen this out because I have all my content here. I'll search the library, I'll type in the word box, and I have a box transition here. I'll take and drag it down and drop it between clip 1 and 2. And when I play it, I'll have my normal box transition. Let's move back a bit and we'll play this. And this is my normal box transition. Let's stack a transition with my box. Again, I'll give myself some more room so you can see the screen. For the second one, I'd like to use maybe broken glass. So I'll start typing it in. And there I have my broken glass. I'll take and drag that down to the front end of clip number 2. Now in this case, my first transition is 3 seconds long. I want to shorten this second one to 1.5 seconds. So once I click on the transition, I'm going to click on my clock, and then I'll set it to 1 second and 15 frames since I'm 30 frames per second in this, and I'll set it there. So now it's exactly the same length as the second half of the first transition. I find when you're doing this, if you want it to look smooth, you want your transitions to be pretty snappy, pretty short. So now let's see what happens when we play it. And we have the box and it breaks up. So we've combined the two transitions. Let's try another one. Let's try the flip boxes vertically. I'm going to go back and I'll type the word flip. Okay, here's a flip boxes vertically. I'll take and drag that, drop that 3-second clip on track number 1. I'm going to match that one up with flip blinds down. We'll try 2 flipping at the same time. Again, I have to click on it, use my clock, change my duration to half of that, press enter, and see what this one does. If I click on this, we have it, they're flipping, and then we kind of have a double flip. So those two are pretty smooth together. Let's try another one. Let's try a dominoes on the top one. And on the bottom one, let's try one called burning. And again, we'll adjust the duration on the second clip. That's a little less stable with the dominoes and birding. So you find that some clips work well with others and others not so much so. Let's try a different one with the burning. Let's try ripple at the top. And play these two together and see how this one works when we go together. Now the transition is actually smoother when you render this, but I find that the burning transition is one that will work with many clips as the primary clip and that one as the secondary. I've placed another one on track 1 and track 2. On the track 1 we're using one called Square Stream, and on track 2 another one called Blizzard. Let's see what that looks like when we combine these two. Kind of interesting. One thing you might experiment with, sometimes if you try one as your primary transition and another as your secondary, if that doesn't work well, you can reverse them and see if they might play together well. So this is an opportunity for you to use your creativity and see if you want to try stacking transitions in CyberLink PowerDirector.